Hey everybody, my name is Christy Barkley and I'm a Ruby Ambassador, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about my favorite product today, which is MegaX. I'm going to first share a little bit of my story and why MegaX is my favorite, and then I'm going to dig into the science of it. So with that, I'm going to read a lot of notes because I am not super smart like Dr. Robin and Carrie and the doctors and the nutritionists and everybody on our team struggle with those things. So I'm going to read a little bit about it, and I think what you're going to find is just about every single person you know would benefit from MegaX. So as I'm going through the science, don't tune out because I'm going to throw in some things that it can really help with, and that may trigger an idea of somebody that you should talk to about MegaX. So super short version because most people have heard the long version. I am a brain injury survivor, and in 2014 is when I started to have a real downcline. And just to give you an idea without going into too many details, in April of 2015, which was the same month I started Plexus, they also had decided that within the next couple weeks they were going to start me on early onset dementia medicine. So I was 41 years old, and my brain injury was progressing so quickly that they did not think I would recognize my oldest son graduate high school in 2016, and they thought that I would be in an assisted living by 2018. So pretty dire prognosis for me. And I had a ton of symptoms. You can Google TBI symptoms and find out all about it. And I had started the triplex, and a lot of my symptoms went away. So a lot of the things that you see, and I'm not making any medical claims. Plexus does not claim to cure or treat any disease, but what happened for me is the horrible head pain that I had, the need to stay in a dark, super quiet room, stay away from my 4 kids, and stay away from people, my anxiety, my depression, everything. Triplex really started to help with those things. I was taking 12 to 20 ibuprofen along with a ton of prescription medicines just to get through the day, and Triplex helped with a ton of those things. But still, my memory was gone. I had trouble traveling and going places, and my family would play the picture game where they'd get out photo albums and ask me to recall certain situations, and I very rarely did. So then they would tell me about it, and they would teach me about things that I had done with our family. And then my short-term memory was pretty horrific, and everybody just knew never to ask mom, do you remember this? Or say, I told you yesterday, don't you remember? Anything that would really set me off, set my depression off, that was regarding any memory of anybody telling me anything or anything I had ever done. We just didn't talk about it. I just lived in the moment, and people just lived in the moment with me. Pretty awful way to live, though. But we held back on starting the early onset dementia medicine because so many of my symptoms had eased with the triplex. And then October 2015, Plexus came out with MegaX. So I started taking it, and I can't tell you the exact amount of time where we saw a huge benefit. I probably should have written it down. I should have been smarter about it, but I just didn't expect anything huge with it. I've taken fish oil forever. Everybody's supposed to take some sort of omega, and I took high doses of fish oil with no benefits whatsoever. So I didn't think much about it. I just figured I might as well make some money on something that I'm buying for myself already. So started taking it, and a month or so in is when we started to notice that my memory was getting better. I could have pretty good conversations with my husband and with my children about things that had happened. And then a few months in, somebody would say something about a movie in my house, and I could tell them who was in it. And I will never forget the moment of being in a car ride, talking about a movie, and I said something about an actor or actress that was in it, and my husband's jaw literally dropped. And he said, "How did you know that?" And I said, "I have no idea." And he said, "This is amazing. Like this is truly amazing. The fact that you just recalled that." And that's when we knew. That's when we knew something was different. So, needless to say, I don't go a day without MegaX. Anybody that has short-term memory problems or memory problems at all should be on it. But let me tell you why everybody should be on it. And again, I'll just ask for some grace with the brain injury as I read to you the more fine-tuning in the science behind our MegaX, our omega. So I'll start by sharing that our bodies don't create all the essential fatty acids that we need. So an omega supplement is critical for most of us. MegaX combines the full range of omega 3, 6, 9, 5, and 7, all plant-based, in one sustainable ALA and SDA-rich heart and brain health soft gel. It's gluten-free and carrageenan-free. I don't know if I'm saying that right. MegaX gets omega 3, 6, and 9 from the ahi flower, which ensures a more efficient metabolism than you would get from other plant-derived omegas. People seeking pure, sustainable, traceable source of omega-3 fatty acids that are closer biologically to omega-3 EPA found in fish oils will find that ahi flower oil provides a game-changing alternative to conventional plant-based sources of omega-3s. The ahi flower oil acts like a turbocharged flax, chia, sacha inchi, or perilla oils in terms of EPA conversion. The ahi flower oil is also non-GMO, vegetarian, vegan-rich in GLA, and carries no concerns for heavy metals, PCBs, or other toxins. In a study published in the Journal of Nutritional Science, the researchers found that ahi flower oil was considerably more effective than flaxseed oil in boosting EPA, as well as the anti-inflammatory omega-6 DGLA in circulating cells. The enhanced pro-EPA benefit is due to ahi flower oil's high omega-3 SDA content, particularly for a plant, as flaxseed oil has no SDA. Now let me dig into the benefit of the different omegas a little bit. This is where you really want to listen up on why MegaX could help certain people around you. Our bodies cannot produce omega-3 or omega-6, and they are important for brain development, immune system function, and blood pressure regulation. Omega-3 has been shown to help with asthma, diabetes, arthritis, osteoporosis, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, attention disorders, macular degeneration, and digestive difficulties. Omega-6 has been helpful in the following: diabetic neuropathy, rheumatoid arthritis, allergies, ADHD, breast cancer, eczema, high blood pressure, menopausal symptoms, multiple sclerosis, osteoporosis, PMS. Omega-9 plays a role in promoting heart health through balanced cholesterol levels and improving immune function. Omega-5 comes from the seed of the pomegranate and is one of the most potent antioxidants known to modern science. Now I'm going to go way beyond my science knowledge, and try to pronounce some words that I may get wrong, but the message is powerful. Omega-5 is a high-energy molecule that interferes with the production of inflammatory prostaglandins and leukotrienes that cause disease. It also blocks the conversion of diacylglycerol to arachidonic acid. I'm not sure if that made any sense, but it mimics the behavior of non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs like aspirin, but without the side effects. As a conjugated linoleic acid, omega-5 helps repair damaged cells and also controls and regulates glucose transport at the cell membrane level, making it particularly useful for individuals with insulin sensitivity. And finally, for omega-7, it has been shown to boost cardiovascular health, prevent common heart diseases, improves brain function, relieves inflammation and pain, reduces depression, and reduces certain types of cancer. So that's a lot of science. That's a whole lot of science. But at the basis, when people ask me why MegaX is different, I don't tell them all that unless they're really into science. And if you really want all the science, message me and I can send you this document with everything, and you can probably pronounce things better than I am. What I really tell them is that ours, coming from the ahi flower, is so much more powerful than any fish oil that they're going to have. So here's the other thing. You take it at night, probably with your probio, and it's going to really help you sleep. To give you an idea, I took trazodone, melatonin, a lot of it, magnesium, and also typically like a Advil PM in order to sleep. And then I woke up and I felt like garbage, and I had medicine on my nightstand to help me wake up. Now I take Probio 5 and MegaX, and I fall asleep in 10 or 15 minutes. My husband falls asleep in about 2 minutes. So it really does help with, helps the brain work, it helps relieve stress, and it helps in relaxation, which helps you sleep. So I hope that you all learned a little bit about my favorite product, MegaX, and are thinking about some new people that could really benefit from it. Have a great day. Bye.